G'day to all the mining store and Imperial Wealth miners out there. Today, this video is dedicated to you as Bitcoin miners predominantly. And what I want to go through is how much money we're all leaving on the table by not utilizing the Bitcoin that we're mining in the world of DeFi. Basically, what I want to run through today is currently at this point in time, Mining Store and Imperial Wealth, including all of the miners that our company are mining with, as well as our clients are mining with, we're now well over 3,000 miners in our facilities. On average, each one of these miners are mining around zero point 0.1 of a Bitcoin. So collectively, we are all mining over 300 Bitcoin per year, which is a huge number. At the average price of 40,000 US dollars per Bitcoin, that's over $12 million worth of Bitcoin we're all mining. And a lot of our clients at the moment are following a strategy where they will mine that Bitcoin directly into a cold storage wallet, and that Bitcoin will sit there dormant for however long until they see fit a price that they want to sell it at. But what I want to talk to you about today is how much money you're leaving on the table by just leaving that Bitcoin in cold storage. Now, of course, if you're a very, very low risk, you don't have much tolerance for risk and you just want that Bitcoin there to hold long term, and that's all you want to do, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, you are losing out on a substantial amount of yield that you could be receiving for not doing much. Now, of course, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can acquire that yield of, between 5% all the way up to 15, 20, 30% yield on your Bitcoin. And you can do a range of things in the DeFi world, and you can spread the risk across multiple platforms to reduce any platform risk. But without any further ado, let's get into it. By the end of this video, I want to show you how all of us collectively together mining that 300 Bitcoin per year, we're easily leaving on the table $500,000, $1 million per year in yields. And I want to show you exactly how you can start taking advantage of those yields right now. So let's jump across. I'm going to share my screen here so you can see everything that I'm kind of going through. And there's a couple of key things that I do want to run you through today. So first of all, let's just take a look at Bitcoin mining profitability right now. Of course, as we can see on these miner models, the average Bitcoin per year that they're accumulating is about 0.1 to 0.12. So that's where we get that figure across the 3,000 plus miners that we're hosting, that we're all mining about 300 Bitcoin collectively. Now, before we go in and look into all these yield farming different protocols that we can be getting engaged with, I just want to highlight how big DeFi is now compared to how big it is going to become. Now, it only really became prominent in 2021-22, the world of DeFi. Before that, it was just kind of basic staking. There wasn't really many platforms, decentralized exchanges. Uniswap was pretty much the only one out there. But now this world is growing substantially, and there's a substantial amount of interest from, the crypto OGs that have been in this industry for a long time. I'm expecting as the next bull run comes along, that we are going to be seeing substantial amount of money flow into DeFi, and it could be the biggest DeFi rally that we have seen yet. Just recently, we saw CZ step down from his position as CEO at Binance. And I want to bring you to his exiting message. Obviously, he talks about, why he's leaving and how much he loves the industry and he's not stepping away from it. But this sentence here is so important, and it's a little breadcrumb in my opinion. He really highlights that he will finally have the time to spend at looking into DeFi more. Now, CZ is one of the biggest, if not the biggest player in the whole cryptocurrency industry. And for him to say that kind of shows you guys that, DeFi is going to be huge. It's going to be the next kind of biggest thing in the cryptocurrency industry. And if you don't understand it or you're not using it to your advantage right now, doing things like yield farming, airdrop farming, bribing, all of these types of things, you need to start cluing onto it and taking advantage of it. It can really set yourself up and kind of enhance your portfolio a lot more than you probably think right now. So where can you start to start learning about DeFi? Well, on the Imperial Wealth website, you should all be aware that we have the Knowledge Center here. So go to the imperialwealth.com website, click on the Knowledge Center, and you can actually start just reading all areas of the Knowledge Center, but in particular, have a read of this kind of decentralized finance section as a starting point. If you scroll down to the very bottom, or you click on this Access Our eBooks button here at the top, you'll come down and see all of the ebooks that we publish, and you can also download this beginner's guide to decentralized finance. Those are two great ways that you can just touch the surface of DeFi and what it's all about. Now, once you've completed those and you've got a basic understanding of DeFi, the best thing you can possibly do is complete our DeFi course. We built this course with one of our clients who made over $1 million in DeFi in the last run. And together we've put everything that we've learned about DeFi into a modular course, which is our decentralized finance trading course. And you can have a look at that course over here. So go to the crypto tab, head over to DeFi trading course, and then have a look through, particularly the course outline. There's so much for you to learn in here. What is decentralized finance? What are liquidity pools, APR, stable coins, lending and borrowing? We go into the different, different risk and risk management strategies that we follow, all of the different strategies that we're picking up, mainly yield farming, bribing, and airdrops. Those three things, if you can start taking advantage of them now, when we come into this bull run, you are going to be thanking yourself. And I'm going to show you some examples now. So that's a bit of a quick introduction to, first as a recap, a lot of you guys are holding Bitcoin, and you can be using that Bitcoin to be earning yield as a very basic starter point. But also you can go and do some education, complete our DeFi course, and learn a lot about yield farming, bribing, airdrops, and a lot more. But as just an example, let's have a look at ThorSwap and just have a little quick look here. Let's just get this to load for you. You can be earning about 5% yield on the Bitcoin that you're already holding by committing it to one of the vaults on Thor. I don't know why this is. It's a little bit glitchy sometimes, but it should open now. So let's have a look here. So if you go to this website, and if you have never done anything DeFi, I wouldn't recommend just jumping the gun and trying to set this up. I really strongly encourage you to complete the DeFi course and then get involved with the mining store and Imperial Wealth DeFi community, which is through our Discord, and we're going to run through that. So here's an example of what our DeFi community looks like. It's predominantly ran by our full-time analyst Hish, who, as soon as you purchase the DeFi course, you actually get direct access to, as well as direct access to, all of our clients that have completed their course. They're all sitting in here. You can talk to them, ask them questions, as well as ask Hish any questions that you have as you're going through the course. But he constantly, daily, is posting different examples of yielding strategies that you can get involved with. And just here as an example, here's an awesome example on just stable coins, literally USD V and USDC, which are both versions of the US dollar, just in the crypto world. You can be earning 35% per year. So rather than the 1 to 5% that you're earning in the bank, you can be putting it into the crypto world and be earning 35% just on that example right there. As you can see, there's a whole heap of other pools. If you're holding Ethereum and some USDT, you could be earning 172%. And Hish is showing you exactly where you can be earning these and how to set these up. So there's not only a course for you to complete, but there's a full community with our full-time analysts and all of our clients that have completed the course that I'm showing you right here on the side. These are all of our DeFi students who have access to this, and you can be following in on these plays and earning 35% on stablecoin if you want to, or 171% on Ethereum and USDT. There's heaps to go through, but as I say, this is targeted at you Bitcoin miners out there who are just leaving your Bitcoin there, and I'm going to show you now how you can kind of put that to use on ThorSwap. So as I say, you can head to this website here. You would get your Bitcoin into Thor, and then you could come to the liquidity section, and you can basically, let's have a look if we can go dashboard. you can put it into this Bitcoin saver pool, and right now it's earning 3.25%. So that's literally just putting Bitcoin into a pool, and rather than having it sit in your cold storage wallet, you can be earning an extra 3% per year. If we were all doing this with our 300 Bitcoin, that's hundreds of thousands of dollars that we're just leaving on the table, and that's a pretty lower risk strategy. Now, you don't have to put all of your Bitcoin into this one pool. There's hundreds of pools out there. This is just one example. You can spread your risk, put some into Thor, put some into another one that we'll have a look at is Curve Finance, one of the biggest DeFi platforms out there. A really good pool, and a lot of our clients who are miners are actually using this. This is a good stepping stone to get into the world of DeFi. But try crypto. You can be putting in USDT, Ethereum, and Bitcoin into the one pool and be earning a 5% yield, as well as spreading your investment across 3 different assets rather than being all in on Bitcoin. So hopefully that kind of opens your eyes a little bit to, okay, I have cryptocurrency already and I've mined this Bitcoin. It's just sitting there doing nothing. Why not go and earn some yield on it? Now, a lot of our clients who have expanded heavily on the mining side and are not mining 0.1 Bitcoin per year, but are mining multiple Bitcoins per year, they're putting that Bitcoin to work in things like the Thor swap pool and earning that 3 to 5%. And they're using the yield that they're getting to help fund more miners or pay off some of their power bills. It's money that's just sitting there. You'd never leave money in a non-interest earning bank account. Why are you leaving coins sitting there not earning at all? And just to highlight, you don't have to put everything. You can leave some in the cold storage, but at least making some of the Bitcoin work for you and spreading it across platforms is an awesome idea. And if you need any help, understanding DeFi, absolutely book in a call with us. I'll leave the link in the video description, and we can absolutely help you out. So to summarize there, the best thing you can do is head over to the Knowledge Center, start reading up a little bit on decentralized finance, download the DeFi beginner's guide, and then book in a call with us and have a chat about how you can get set up with the DeFi course and get integrated with our full-time analyst as well as our whole community and start taking advantage of the world of DeFi. Just to finish off on, the one thing I want to talk about is just yield farming that we're talking about. There's bribing and airdrop farming. On the airdrop farming side, it's insane. Honestly, as you start to expose yourself to different areas of the world of DeFi, just on Arbitrum alone, many of our clients receive between $2,000 to $20,000 for simply engaging on the Arbitrum network before they release their token. And that's per wallet. Some people were running multiple wallets. For Uniswap, if you've used Uniswap before, way back in the day, I think it was in 2020, I believe, or 2019, we received around $3,000 worth of the Uni token when that first came out as well. So, by exposing yourself to DeFi, you're going to start exposing yourself to these big airdrops, and those alone can pay for a whole miner or two on their own. So hopefully this video was of some value to you guys. If there's one thing that you can take out of it, it's just opening your eyes to, rather than just holding my cryptocurrencies, and it's not just Bitcoin, if you're holding Ethereum, you're holding stablecoin, you're holding ChainSwap, you're holding any of these tokens, you can probably be putting them into platforms or liquidity pools to be earning interest on those rather than just sitting there. And of course, as we know, compound is king, and that can build very, very quickly. So as I say, follow the instructions, get a little bit of a brief understanding on the Knowledge Center, download the ebook, and make sure you book in a call with us to find out how you can be taking advantage of this. I hope to see you guys in the DeFi course soon. Cheers.